Well, you ever wanted maybe to monitor how your users are using your server, or how your server is exchanging traffic with other servers, or how the incoming servers or the bandwidth or whatever you wanted to monitor, but depending on data or traffic going through your server. So you're on the right video. So my name is Scott, and I'm going to take you through how you can monitor traffic into your server. So in this video, we are going to use one of the servers which I use. So we are going to use a sample server. And as well, don't forget to subscribe to this channel by pressing the subscription button. As well, if you're a new viewer, do that. And if you're a returning viewer as well, you can share this video to some of your friends so that they will be able to know. As well, if you have any question, you can leave me that question in the description box of this video so that you can be able to reply to you. I made a lot of videos onto this channel. I made a lot of videos pertaining related to server, so we are going to use that server which I have launched. So here we are going to use an Android APK, but if you're using if you're Windows user as well, the same procedures are used, because all we are dealing with here is Linux. So we are going to use one of the stuffs which are going to use called HTOP. There's NLOAD. Okay, I'm going to show you how to install each and everything. There is NLOAD. This one is already in. Okay, there is HTOP. There is networks. Yes, it's not there. Okay, so those are the things you are going to go through. So one of the stuff, so we are going to start with how we can see the bandwidth which is being used in total. So all you need to do, one of the easiest way we are going to use, there are many like big home and many stuffs, but what we are going to use here is just a simple tool which is called HTOP. And how to install it is, we are just going to say install HTOP. Oh, sorry, I made a mistake here. So this is the command which you are going to use. So okay, and you click enter. So we are installing the tool called HTOP. So after that, we can monitor, we can clear this, we can clear that, and we can monitor traffic by calling that by using the command called HTOP. So if we call it, we just type HTOP, and we'll be able to monitor the traffic going through which our server is communicating with. So with this, you'll be able to see the kind of IPs, the websites which are being visited by the user. But we shall be here, we are communicating with we are dealing mostly with IPs, but these ones are very easy to convert into real websites if you know what you're doing. So the IPs you're seeing there are the one which are having the icon going through the other side. Means, okay, let me try to show you what I'm trying to explain here. Okay, this is what I'm trying to show to you, that when you look at this, you're seeing IPs. There's this icon pointing out and this one pointing inward. So those are, that is the incoming and outgoing traffic, or the outgoing through the IPs and the server it's communicating with. And when you look at closely, you'll see some of even the websites which are let me try to dim this so we can able to see the real thing. So you'll see that there is this one is for Facebook. So let me try to pause this screen, and you can just type H. Look closely. When you look closely, you'll see that there are some sites which are being communicated with So each and every, we are seeing the incoming and the different servers they are communicating with. So here you can be able to see which APK is being used. You can see Instagram, you can see, so there are further steps which you can use, but for here I'm just showing the illustration. As well, you can use the H button, the H command, or the H option, and you're able to, for instance, if I want to freeze the screen, so that one will be helping you on how to, and the way to exit this is by pressing Ctrl+C on your keyboard or on your PC. So that one, that's how it can be done. Okay. Now don't forget that the command is called HTOP. Okay, HTOP, and it will be showing you all what you need to know. Okay, what else? So, and the command which I've used is only simple by saying apt install HTOP. Okay, I forgot to do, but now the second option, what we are going to use here is what we call the NLOAD, and with the NLOAD you'll see the kind of the bandwidth or the size of bandwidth which is going through your server. So the previous, we've seen the IPs, and now we are going to see the quantity of bandwidth going through your server. And all we need to do, so since I'm using Ubuntu, I'm just going to use this. This is how we install that, by it's called NLOAD. So with NLOAD, it's already installed here, and if you can go through. So now all you need to do is to call it by typing NLOAD. So through that you see a lot of the graphical representation of each and everything. This tool refreshes itself per millisecond or per second. So that shows the bar, which when it goes up, it means the data or the bandwidth is higher. So it shows on both the Ether IP, Ether, and everything. So when you look down here, you'll see that the total is 54 gigabytes, and it will show you the current speed, or the speed at which the data is being exchanged, or the bandwidth is being exchanged to your server. And you see that the incoming and outgoing, this is the outgoing, and the other one is the incoming on top. So you're able to see each and everything. The average speed, which is 2.6, so it keeps on changing depending on the server load. So this server is kind of loaded, though it's not that much loaded, because it's having something like you think 13 users. So I think that is best way to go. You'll be able to monitor that. So but the thing is, this tool refreshes itself the moment you reboot the server. So also the best way to exit this is by Ctrl+C. Okay, we clear that. So what if I want to monitor per user? So I want to see the user. So what I will need to use is called netcog, and what we are going to use, the best way to install it is by using apt install nethouse. Okay, we install that. Don't forget the command. My internet is slowing. Okay, don't forget the command. It's that one which you're seeing. Okay, and for Debian users, you can as well use the same command. Okay. Now let's try to see how we use this. Just type nethogs and we see. Okay. Sorry, I've mistyped it. It's coordinate host. So with this, we should be monitoring user per user. Okay, when you try to see some of the users which are there, the users and you're trying to get what I'm trying to explain to you here, and Control C. So that one, that's how we exit it. Or each and everything we exit it by Control C. Okay. Now, well, our last option and our last method of during this video, which we are going to use, is what we call the HTOP. I've tried to configure it so that it can be easier for you to understand. So you just type, you just call it by using HTOP. You just type HTOP. Okay. So that's how it displays. It has you can scroll this side. Let me use a mouse here. Well, when you look at this, it has different options, and the options, some of them are shown here. F1, which goes for hop, setup, search, and many options here. So you can go through and you can trace wherever you want using this. And when I try to take you through where you see here, this just shows the CPU average of which that user is being. So when you look here, root takes part of the biggest proportion, but there are other users here. So you can sort and see who is using by using the sort commands, which I'm going to take you through. And there is what we call the time that that process has been taking. So you can go through and see and what commands it's being taken. As well, you can see the server uptime, the time in which the server has been up, it has been running, and as well you can see what the tasks, all these tasks have been running. So each and everything is shown here, and it can show you the average, the RAM, which is the total RAM, and the RAM which is being occupied so far. So as well, those are the few steps I can take you through. So okay, so when you try to see, if I want to sort this, if I want to see sort this by, I can use F6 and I sort by. When you look at the screen, you look at where I'm typing. I'm trying. So let's sort by percentage of CPU. Okay. So you can see and that I've sorted them. So the one on top will be the one having highest percentage of usage on the CPU. So that is one way option. As well, we can there is other option where you can select a user by just using the board, and you search the user. For instance, if I select this user, I will just lock him and I select and I type L on my keyboard. So for this, they will show me, or this tool will show me the kind of traffic or the processes which this user have been running through my server. So when you try to look through that of WhatsApp, Facebook, and so on. So I'm not going to crack down this because I'll just end on that, because if I go deeper, then the video will turn out to be a threat to some of my clients. So that is one option, and to show you that has been using IP4 and IP4. So I just click escape, and even if I try to choose another user, for instance, which one here? Okay, let me choose this. Okay, I lock him, I type L. Okay, I can go through and I see some of the staffs he has been communicating with. So these are the tools which you need to manage your server and monitor and protect your server from harm. However, there are tools for this one. It needs when you have some good knowledge about this, but it has a HOP command if you want to go through and see the easiest steps. If you don't know how to use it, but you just want to go through, you can just type H. You type H on your keyboard, and after typing H, it will show you the HOP menu, so you can go through and see what you want to see. And if you select that option, so for instance the L command which you've been using is there, so you can see that each and everything is written there. So each and every command you have used each and every tool we have used in this script or in this video, it has the HOP menu. If at all I've not explained what you want, you can go through and check. For instance, if I use the HTOP method, the HTOP, it has also the HOP command. So if I use so this one is kind of, if I try to show us for, okay, so I wanted to see full page. So okay, so don't mind, I'm using an Android device, and so if I press H, it will show me the HOP menu. I hope you're seeing it. Okay, escape, Control C, and even if it's HTOP, the same. Okay, NetHogs, sorry, I've used the wrong command. Okay, it all the same. So if I type H, okay, so I think that's we had. I'll leave some of the commands or some of the emails and WhatsApp, each and everything which you need, so that you're able to communicate to me. For that, I remain Scott Chiji, and God bless.